Yes, sir. It's your boy DJ Nothing Nice Man. WNNR-DB Orlando, Florida. Discussion topics. It's about that time, man. With your boy DJ Nothing Nice. It's about that time, man. It's about that time. You know, we back at it again. Back off that fresh. Listen, real quick. fresh off that, the vacay. You know what I'm saying? Gotta do what we gotta do. To get the relaxation on, man. You know what I'm saying? When we can, because listen, man, it never stops. Listen, it never stops. You know what I mean? It's 24/7. I'm gonna say it like that for real. It's always something going down. Yeah, that's that Saratoga. Still, Saratoga water. Still, I'm rocking with it, baby. I'm rocking with it. But it is what it is, man. Your boy DJ, Nothing Nice, man. Yeah, man. It feels good. Football season. Football season. I don't know what happened. What happened, man? Alabama. What happened? North Carolina. What happened? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Michigan won. Michigan, we dun, 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 dun. There's some of that, a little bit of some of that. I'm just saying, because I don't know if I'm able to say that about my New York Football Giants. I'm just being real about it, but I'm going to get into that later. Let's get into it, man. With this discussion topic, WNNR-DB Orlando, Florida discussion topic with your boy DJ Nothing Nice, man, with your boy DJ Nothing Nice. Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Feeling all right. Feeling recharged. CNN.com. Going to give you the sites, man, that we'll be coming from, bringing these top headliners. If you have never tuned in to us, this is how we get down over here. Hit you with the top headliners and give you our take on it. Right there. You know what I mean? On that. So we gotta give it to you. Give it to you live. CNN.com, man, FoxBusiness.com, OrlandoSentinel.com. We have the FloridaPolitics.com as well. BBC.com. And also, too, we got to, we hit you with them Billboard news. Hit you with our Billboard news. Hit you with our Billboard news. Let you know what's going on. in your top 200 global Billboard 100s people's information. You know what I'm saying? Let you see, as I always say, let you see the normality of your artist or company. You know what I'm saying? Or company. Got to say it like that too. Got to definitely say it like that. So we're going to hit you with the billboards, of course, .com, billboardbulletin.com. And also, I got to do it, man. ESPN. ESPN.com. We're going to hit you with some of the stuff on ESPN.com, of course. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm just not trying to, not in a rush. Not in a rush to get my New York football, Giants information out there. Even though I'm going to get it out there. I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to definitely going to put it out there. Also, too, we have the latest blog. I'm going to give you a little bit off the blog called Final Stage as well. A little bit of brain food, giving that brain food. Also, the book of the month continue along with the psychology book, Big Ideas Simply Explained, too, as well. More brain food, man. More brain food, of course. Hit you with the word of the moment, man. The word of the moment brought to you by wordgenius.com as well. And also hit you with the national day, whatever the national moment is at this moment. You know what I'm saying? Celebrating. Do it nationally. Brought to you by nationaldaycalendar.com, man. And also we got to hit you with the segment, man. We got to hit you with the segment called What? Run me those numbers, baby. What? Run me those numbers. We got to definitely hit you with that. Hit you with that, let you know what's going on. And I'm going to show you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, dog, cat, animal, alien, whomever you identify yourself as. Why? This is why that DJ Nothing Nice, after I read this portion of it with the what? Run me those numbers, you're going to understand why DJ Nothing Nice is saying about the paper bag over his head for this current football season coming up. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying regular season. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So yeah, hopefully we get to the playoffs, man. Hopefully, I'm gonna leave it to the sports guys, but I'm gonna state that we're gonna get to that too with that segment right there too. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to give you that, man. We got to give you that. We got to give you that too. We got to give you that too. We also got to give you that, and also too, I'm gonna hit you with always hit you with another. Yeah, man, gotta hit you with the in the comments, man. Where we go to a social media post. We don't tell you the people's names in the comments, but we read their comments based off what the post says. And this time we're going to be going off of one of the posts that I posted with basically what Jerry Jones saying in a statement, and I don't quote because it's not verbatim, but basically this is what he's saying is that we're going to win more without Michael Parsons. Basically, that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. I don't know. Listen. I personally don't know if that's true. I'm a Giants fan. I like to hear that because in actuality, I already know what time it is. And like I said, maybe halfway. But I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that right now. I'm not getting into that right now. I'm gonna wait until I talk about that on the ESPN. You know what I'm saying? Section of the sports. You know, because I don't want to go on a tangent, man. I don't want to go on a tangent. I don't want to go to the tangent, and we're just getting a crack. You know what I'm saying? We're just starting out. I don't want to hit you. I don't want to hit you like that. I don't want to hit you. I don't want to hit you like that, man. I don't want to hit you like that. No, not right now. Not right now. Not right now. Of course, too. Also, we go to the comments once again, and in the comments, we go to the comments and we state what you, as the people, have been saying. You know what I mean? We're nothing too crazy though. Nothing too crazy. We're not gonna say nothing too crazy because, hey, it's a level of being a fanatic, and there's a level of straight, blatant, just being wrong. How about that? That's just being no, having a big no. Okay, all right. We don't want anybody to have the no-nos up there. Talk your smack. Talk it all you want, buddy. Yeah, well, what goes around comes around too. I always remember that. When it comes to that. That's why I'm a universal lover of sports. I am. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do in that section. And also too, man, we are not gonna ever negate, for those of you who always tune in to us, to the WNNR-DB Orlando, Florida discussion podcast. The most. It's not a competition like we like to say, but it is recognizing you that tune into us, and we're just saying thank you. All right? I'm just saying. But let's get into it right here, man. Your boy DJ Nothin Nice, a WNNR-DB Orlando, Florida discussion topics with your boy DJ Nothin Nice. Top headline is brought to you by CNN.com. CNN.com. Live updates. The Trump presidency, and also China, the China military parade, and also trending currently at this moment, SNL new cast members, and also Space Command. CNN.com. China reveals its most advanced nuclear capable weaponry and massive show as anti-West leaders project unity right there. Also, U.S. kills 11 in strike on alleged drug boat tied to Venezuelan cartel. Also, Cardi B found not liable of assault allegations in a civil case. All right, okay, all right, Cardi. All right, Cardi. Okay, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I know you was, outside, summertime, things happen. Good to know. Congratulations, Cardi B. Keep doing it. Make your music. Get in. I'm saying, get to the money. Also, more top stories. We're going in. Trump says as he'll send National Guard to Chicago without giving a timeline. Also, President Trump's health. How Trump health conspiracy theories went wild online. Hey man, everybody take care of their health, man. Regardless. I'm gonna keep saying that as not even as a cancer survivor, just as a person of just take care of yourself, man. Take care of yourself. Do what you gotta do. Enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? But have that balance, man, where you can, do what you gotta do. If you gotta, your body has to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? You need your body to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? You need your body to always bounce back. Mind, body, and soul. You need it to bounce back. I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying. All right. Pentagon faces its own COVID vaccine controversy. Also, man says Chat GPT sent him into a delusional spiral, leaving him broken. Sidebar. Whatever DJ Nothing Nice says does not reflect WNNR-DB, Orlando, FL, Florida. Discussion topics with DJ Nothing Nice or partners or affiliates. But when you are consuming your everyday, how can I put this? Internet appetite. Okay, when you're consuming your internet dinner, breakfast, lunch, snack, wherever it is, always remember about logic. Always remember about emotional attachment. To try to attach to something. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying that. I just want to put that out there. You do what you do. I'm just saying though, because you have to understand it's a device guaranteed to give you information. Now, on all information, like we like to say here, even when we give you information from these sites that we give you on our WNNR-DB Orlando, Florida discussion topic with DJ Nothing Nice podcast here, we still want to make sure you go and check out the information for yourself, and we want to make sure you get a true licensed person, okay? Like, person. You know what I mean? Person. I understand technology. You want to be in your bubble. I get it because I love technology. Don't get it twisted. Your boy DJ Nothing Nice, I do. I can't wait for my robot. No low lie. You know what I'm saying? When I get my robot, it's going to be crazy. I'm just saying, it's going to be crazy. But I'm just saying, like, make sure you get the real information and don't take a lot of this stuff too hard. You know what I mean? The information that's factual, okay, fine, but then get a second opinion through someone that's licensed or get a person. You know, I'm just saying, because there's a lot of things been going on in this world where people solely just rely on, technology, and you have to make sure you understand it's a program, it's codes, it's a lot of different things that's going on to that stuff like that too. All right. So yeah, just a little sidebar, man. Just a little sidebar. Not telling you what to do. Just a little sidebar. Just man. It's all love. It's all love from DJ Nothing Nice, man. It's all love from DJ Nothing Nice. All right. It's all love, baby. All love. Can I give you some love? A little bit of love. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do, man. That's all I'm trying to do. Also, CNN.com, the veteran reflects on World War II that ended 80 years ago. If you want any more information on that, man, go to CNN.com. That's CNN.com. Fox News, man. Fox News. FoxNews.com. Trump addresses viral video of mysterious items being tossed out the White House window. Also, 11-year-old prank takes deadly turn as suspect is now charged with murder. Amazon will soon restrict Prime benefits that shoppers have used for 15 years. Okay. Expert raises concern over Kim Jong-un's daughter upbringing after the China debate. Trump and Whatttt blast CBS host as stupid and nasty and fiery takedown. American Idol sells Olympic medals to help finance move abroad. I told the truth. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's slimmer red carpet look has fans talking. Also, all-star pitcher collapses on mound with heartbreaking injury. He said, I feel pooped. I feel popped. Okay. World's largest cruise ship sets sail as industry nears record-breaking highs. And if you want more information on that, man, make sure you go to foxnews.com. That's foxnews.com. OrlandoSentinel.com, man. Orlando Sentinel, based off of what's going on in the Orlando area and the state of Florida, dealing with hurricanes, news, sports, business, opinion, entertainment, restaurant, food and drink, and weather, and more. OrlandoSentinel.com. Hurricane season could get interesting in September. Also, latest headlines, UCF football wins thriller and Scott's Frost return despite QB injury and weather delay. Also on the OrlandoSentinel.com site, Florida may lose $218 million on empty alligator Alcatraz as judge orders shutdown. Hurricane Center predicts new Atlantic system could develop. Also, SeaWorld Orlando struts out Hollow Scream sneak peek Shreks. Leesburg Commission backs massive Oak Ridge subdivision. Lawmaker tapped to lead Lake Smyrna State College. Lawmaker tapped to lead Lake Smyrna State College. CDC gets a new acting director as leadership turmoil leaves agency reeling. Also, 16 Orange County employees received subpoenas from Doge's team. Man convicted of triple murders in Orlando area put to death in the record 11th execution this year. If you want more information on any of those, man, go to OrlandoSentinel.com. OrlandoSentinel.com. That's OrlandoSentinel.com. Florida politics, man. FloridaPolitics.com. Dealing with what's going on in the politics of what? You guessed it, right? In the name of Florida politics. Dealing with the home front right here in Orlando, in Florida, the state of Florida. And also elections, cultural wars, legislation, communities, federal, foreign affairs, emails and opinions, and more. Oh, yeah, Saratoga water. Still Saratoga water right there. That's that, yeah. Hold on. Let me do that one. Not too bad, baby. Not too bad. Florida politics, man. Florida politics. FloridaPolitics.com. FloridaPolitics. FloridaPolitics.com. Top headline is leaving a top Donald Trump administration post. There may be an ambassadorship waiting on the new administration under an Associated Press article. It's a year of rapid change, except when it comes to Donald Trump's approval numbers. Top headlines also brought to you by Florida Politics. In Jeffrey Einstein's favor, Donald Trump struggles to shake off controversy with his allies. New administration requests to unseal Epstein's grand jury transcripts, likely to disappoint. Under new administration, under Jacob Oigley's article, will new IRS Commissioner Billy Long rescind Joe Biden era economic substance? And also, State Department fires 1,300 employees as part of mass reorganization. Republicans urge Donald Trump, Elon Musk to end their feud. The statement is, I like both of them. All right. Jesse Scholar article, former SCOFLA justice accused Pam Bondi of ethical misconduct in Florida bar complaint. And also by Jacob Oigley's, Brian Hughes to become NASA Chief of Staff. He isn't the only new NASA leader with strong ties to Florida. If you want more information, man, make sure you go to FloridaPolitics.com, and that's FloridaPolitics.com. BBC.com, man, B as in boy, C is in crazy. Not really crazy. I'll just say we'll just say character. Okay, we can say character because I'll be like me. I'll be like crazy. That's just me, man. That's just me. That's what I want to say. But I can't do it like that. BBC, man. BBC.com. Prominent Ukrainian political leader shot dead in Lviv. President Zelensky said the killing of Parubel was a terrible murder with a manhunt underway in Europe. What's going on in Europe right there? Masterpiece film No Other Choice is 2025's Parasite 5 stars in culture. All right. Okay. All right. Well, that's not enough. How coffee chains like Costa lost the matcha generation. Costa's owner Coca-Cola is reportedly looking to sell the chain as its popularity cools off. So has something gone wrong in the article right there. All right. All right. Also, 3 dead after protests over death of taxi driver in Indonesia. Manhunt in Australia brush brings long dismissed conspiracy theory to the foe. And that's in Australia. The 3 dead after protests over death of taxi driver in Indonesia is on the Asia section right there. It's brought to you by the Asian section right there. All right. Julia Roberts says her sexual assault film is meant to provoke debate under the culture section. Brought to you by BBC.com. BBC.com. If you want more information on any of those articles I brushed over right there, quickly brushed over right there, man, make sure you go to BBC.com. That's BBC.com. All right. Billboard, man. Billboard News, man. Billboard Bulletin. Brought to you by Billboard Bulletin, man. Yeah, letting you know what's going on with your artists, what's going on with the companies within the industry, within the music industry. Letting you know they got things going on too as well, man. They got real life things going on too as well. All right. Brought to you by Billboard Bulletin. Stray Kids earned a 7th #1 on Billboard 200 with Karma. Brought to you by Keith Coldfield. Also, Grammy season, too, man. Shout out to Grammy season. Everybody submitting for your considerations. A little quick sidebar. Gotta say that. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? You wonderful artists doing your thing. Hunter X Golden tops Hot 100 for 3rd week. K-pop Demon Hunters continues attack. That joint on Netflix was fire. Ankle Front by Gary Trust. That joint on Netflix was fire. I ain't gonna lie. I do anime too, but you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying. Little quick sidebar. R&B hip hop players. Billboard's 2025 list revealed. Also, and that's by Billboard staff. Anthony Top Dog Tiff launched the careers of Kendrick, SZA, and Doechii and wants TDE to last generations. And that's by Herman Mamo right there. That article is by Herman Mamo right there. Alamo Records, constant disruption has yielded Rod Wave, Little Durk, Bossman D-Lo, and an OVO sound partnership. And that article is by Carl Lemeri. Right there. The largest IP theft in human history, breaking down the years-long investigation into how AI films are stealing music. Interesting, by Richard Smirky. The largest IP theft in human history, breaking down the years-long investigation into how AI firms are stealing music. All right. Interesting. Sony Music hires UMG veteran Christopher Sogren, Sodergren, to lead direct-to-consumer efforts. Don't want to mess nobody's name up. You know how I get down over here. And if you don't, there's a correct response. By Mark Skonder right there, man. SCHNDER. SCHNEIDER. All right. Well, the Sony hires music hires UMG veteran Mr. Christopher Sigodrin to SODERGREN. Yeah, oh, you like that? SODERGREN to lead direct to consumer efforts. Warner Music UK CEO Tony Harlan announces a bittersweet exit, and that's also by Mark Skrinder right there. Mark Skrinder. If you want any of those articles, man, go to billboards.com, player billboards.com. Billboards.com. Unfortunately, all right. ESPN.com, man. ESPN.com. Get your top headliner news, sports. Verdolf for top headliner. Verdolf for injuries put Sir Brian Keane in open semifinals. 3 tossed from Giants rookies after Devers homer. The sources Bucks right tackle. Geodeke, Geodeke reaches a $90 million extension. I like that. I like that a lot. Venus U.S. Open a run halted by Townsend. Townsend? Okay. Sinakova? Okay. All right. Sanders bites back over Buff's clock management. Also, too, Phoebus Clark does 5-on-0 work. Still not clear. Okay. The Buckeyes sees number 1, LSU. Canes rise as tides fall. So, sidebar, man. My question is, this is my question for real. What I didn't watch. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't watch the Alabama game. I didn't watch the North Carolina game when they lost or anything like that. I'll probably just go back and watch some film and see. But I know what the responses was on that, so I'm gonna leave it there. As far as especially with Mr. Bill Belichick, it's legendary. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't understand how people come. He should be coaching. Da, da, da. Listen, man, that guy is a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? Super Bowl winner, like whatever you want to call it, man. Listen, man, just let the man do his job. Let the man do his job, and we're gonna see what happens. I'm a Michigan fan. Do I care? I mean, as a Michigan fan, I'm in the, you know what I'm saying, the Big Ten. I don't, personally, as long as we beat Ohio State, I'm good. That's all I'm saying. On that, and not that, listen, and not that my standards are set low, because my standards are not when it comes to, sports and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you still the competition stuff is still in there. I feel, you know what I mean. That's why I played it. That's why I played it. That's why I'm a gamer. I like that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, former football player, baseball, basketball. Hey man, this sports. That's it. But, and then the Michael Parsons situation. Whatever makes you happy, bruh. That's all I gotta say. Whatever makes you happy. Whenever, at the end of the day, because we know this football is a grueling sport. Hockey's a grueling. All sports are tearing on your body. Okay, because regardless of how much time you put on the field, on the court, you'll never put that. It would never equate to the amount of time you have to put outside. You know what I'm saying? In the gym, or what I'm saying, out in the field training, or you know what I mean? So when it comes to that, some people don't understand that. They think they get the finished product, and that's the finished product supposed to be. You just supposed to wake up like that. No, bro, it doesn't happen like that. It don't happen like that, man. You got to work at it every single day, from working out, eating right, whatever you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Getting your body right. And it's a discipline, you know what I'm saying? People always, quick sidebar, this does not reflect WNNR-DB Orlando, Florida Top 40 Radio. It doesn't reflect WNNR-DB Orlando, Florida discussion topics. It doesn't reflect you or anybody else, any of our affiliates or anybody. Only the soul mindset of DJ Nothing Nice, all right? So, yeah, whatever you got to do, you know what I'm saying? However you got to be in that gym, whatever your gym is, got to get in there and get it in, man. You know what I'm saying? For you, not for nobody else even. You know what I'm saying? For yourself. You know what I mean? So if you're comfortable with that, that's fine. If you want to just do whatever, that's fine. But when you're doing certain things and people are at a certain level and they want to get to another level and another level, you got to put that work in, man. We all know that. It's given. It's given throughout history. Throughout history, there has never been one person that has never not put work in and it lasted, sustained. You know what I mean? Because if you don't put that work in, it's gonna show. We all know that. We all know that. Yeah, we all know that. So yeah. So Mr. Michael Parsons, Dallas Cowboys. I'm a Giants fan. You know what I'm saying? But hey, whatever works best for the team and for the people and whoever everybody's happy or whatever, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on. Let's get ready. Let's get ready because I'm trying not to get ready for this paper bag over my head. I keep saying that. I know. Currently, currently going on right now. New York Yankees is winning 7-1 Major League Baseball. San Francisco's 5-4, top of the eighth. Baltimore and San Diego 3 to the bottom of the fourth. Texas to Arizona 2-0. Arizona bottom of the sixth. Pittsburgh beat the Dodgers 9-7. New York Mets beat Detroit Tigers 12-5. Toronto 12-6. Cincinnati 12-9 in Cincinnati. Boston beat Cleveland 11-7. These new alternate jerseys, y'all sidebar, y'all coming out with, man, creators. Keep doing it. Keep doing it to all the teams. I ain't gonna front because I'll be like, oh, I don't even like that team, but I might get that jersey. Just saying, man. I'm just saying, I'm being real. I'm being real all day. I'm being real all day. All day long, all day and all night, all night long, all night. Ah, yes. Legendary Leah Caruso. Legend. You know, your next journey and things that you want to do, if relaxation or however it is to come, then enjoy it. You deserve it. You set a standard. You know what I'm saying? You set standards. People set standards. You know what I mean? Stephen A. Smith, he set standards. You know what I'm saying? And I know people may not say, oh, well, you're talking about Stephen A. Listen, man. Stephen A. Smith set standards. And not only does let me say a quick sidebar. And not only does Stephen A. Smith set standards, he put people on. That's what people don't see. Don't look at what he says that coming out of his mouth on these shows, on these platforms. You gotta look at the work that and the people that he put on. Just like Shaquille O'Neal, I'm gonna say that too. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give their flowers to where it's due. You know what I'm saying? Because people say Shaq da 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 da, but Shaq really he be putting on. You know what I'm saying? He was putting on for a long time, and he showed you how to put on in a way to where it doesn't have to be. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get it. But everybody does got their path, and shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their path, man. We just got to get to these legends. We got to, learn from them, absorb and everything. And sometimes, like I said before, you shouldn't even have to ask them a question. Just let them talk if they feel like it. If not, just enjoy them not talking. Straight up. Because every movement that people do is for a reason. A little sidebar, man. I'm just saying, this little sidebar. This is stuff you don't, you know what I'm saying? This stuff you don't really, you know what I'm saying, get straight out. You know what I'm saying? You don't. This is from the top, baby. This is from off the top. You feel me? Like straight up. But it's real though. It is so real. It is so real. You feel me? So now we're gonna transition real quick, man, into I like to call it the brain food section. Get that brain food in you. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure we get that brain food and bring you a little bit of our blog, Final Stage, brought to you by DJ Nothin Nice. Make sure you go to djnothinnice.com, subscribe to the site, and you'll get the newsletter that comes out, when we drop information like this. But let's get into it. It's called Final Stage right here, right? All right. Final Stage. The final stage of not having the ability to not pursue the true goals. The final stage. All right, man, you got to catch the rest of that on the site, all right? You know what I'm saying? Make sure you comment too, man. I'll be saying up there, putting up the post, man. Y'all comment. Get the comment popping off. Get the comment popping off up there. I appreciate you, player. Appreciate you, player. More brain food, man. More brain food. Hit you also with the book of the month. We're going to continue with our book of the month from last month called The Psychology Book. the psychology book. All right. And how we like to do that is, we read an excerpt out of there. You know what I'm saying? Let you digest that on your on your intellectual plates. You know what I'm saying? Intellectual plate. You feel me? So yeah. So let's get into it right now, man. This section is called personality is composed of nature and nurturing. All right, by Francis Galton. It says in context, biopsychology. Personality is composed of elements from two different sources. Nurture is that which is experienced from birth onward. Nature is that which is inborn and inherited. With nurture, we can improve our skills and abilities through training and learning. But nature sets the limits to how far we can develop our talents. Nature and nurture both play a part, but nature is the determining factor. Francis Galton counted many gifted individuals among his relatives, including the evolutionary biologist Charles Darwin. So it's not surprising that Galton was interested in the extent to which the abilities are either inborn or learned. He was the first person to identify nature and nurture as two separate influences, which effects could be measured and compared, maintaining that these two elements alone were responsible for determining personality. In 1869, he used his own family tree as well as those of judges, statesmen, and is commanders, scientists, literary men, diners, ormans, and wrestlers to research inherited traits for his book, Hereditary Genius. Intelligence, he says, is inherited, but must be fostered through education. Many psychologists prefer to believe that every baby is a tabula rasa, or blank slate, and that we are all born equal, recognizing that nature and nurture are both critically important in human development and interact in complex ways. And that's off the book, The Psychology Book. Big Ideas Simply Explained right there, man. So we had to give that to you, man. Yeah, it's your boy, DJ Nothing Nice, man. WNNR-DB, Orlando, Florida discussion topic podcast, man. Give you that brain food, man. Gotta give you that brain food. Gotta give you that brain food, man. Brain food. Brain food. Brain. Word genius, man. Word genius. WordGenius.com. And the word at this moment is absquatch latte. Absquatty latte. Absquatty latte. Okay? ABSQUATULATE. Its parts of speech is a verb. The origin is American English mid-19th century. It means to leave abruptly. Examples is when the back porch light turned on, The sneaky raccoons asculated. As soon as a cake is cut, I want to asculate. All right, then. Asquitulate. Asquitulate. Yeah. WordGenius.com, man. WordGenius.com. National Day calendar, man. National Day calendar. National Day calendar. Got to give it up to you if you want to participate. If you want to participate. Nationally. National Day calendar. I'm just letting you know. A couple of things, few things up there for the National Day calendar. Birthdays and events. National BJ Day. Okay. National Another Look Ultimate Day. Okay. And National Blueberry Popsicle Day. All right, there you go. And that's that National Day right there, then, player. That's that National Day, then, player. That's that National Day. National brought to you by National Day calendars, man. National Day calendars. National Day calendars. Now it's time for what? Run me those numbers, baby. The new section where we talk about stats and things that's going on with the sports teams or team. And on this instance, it's going to be about the team, New York Football Giants. So I can tell you why and let you understand why. I know I'm going to be wearing a paper bag over my head with the hose cut out. I know I am. I already know I am. Now, as we break it down, the active roster overview, we're hitting the New York Football Giants, my team, which I love so much. You know what I'm saying? With the 2025 financial summary. Okay. Now, just to let you know where I'm coming from. Just to let you know where I'm coming from, right? Overall with this. So the total cap in the whole league. You know, we're talking about NFL. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about NFL right here. The total cap. 329,628 $. That's the cap, right? Now, this should show you what I'm saying as far as when it comes to this. What? Run me those numbers. You know what I'm saying? Section right here. The cap space. The hit. A negative. Listen to what I'm saying. A negative $9,865,782. 32nd in the league. All right. The reserves list. 9,217,532. Right. Now, I'm going deeper though, because I know it's analytics on that. It's just analytics on this joint right there. Hold on, let me get a little swig of this Saratoga water real quick. Hold on. One second. Hold on. Okay, wait a minute. All right. Now, yeah, dead cat space, 20th in the league. The league. Okay. So 29,230,573. 20th, right? Okay. So yeah, the active roster. Is this. Now this goes to show me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our ages, and those analytics. When the number one setup for the cap hit is on the defensive line, that shows me something. That shows me a lot. The highest paid on the team, I think was usually supposed to be the quarterback, right? That's what I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong. But the cap hit with an 8.48% lead cap hit. Total cash, $17 million. Okay, is the defensive lineman, the legendary Dexter Lawrence. That's fine. 28 years old. Okay, yeah, whatever. All right. He has a cap hit of $23,664,012. That's the defensive lineman. Now, the top six, like, okay, two, maybe you got two. You got two offensive people. You know what I'm saying? You got Andrew Thompson, line tackle, okay, OT, left tackle, okay, 21. You got 21 million. You got 21 million. Okay, 21 and some change million. Okay, fine, cool. 26 years old, fine. Brian Burns, ED, 27, 17 million, right? 17 million, some change. Bobby, okay, 29, 14 million. Okay, and let me say this: Dexter Lawrence, defensive lineman; Andrew Thomas, left tackle; Brian Burns, ED; Bobby Okere, linebacker. That's five. That's top four right now, off the roster with the cap hit. You know what I'm saying? John, I can't even speak. John Ryan, guard, 28 years old, $11 million. Paul So, cornerback. This is six. We're at six. Six. Cornerback, 26 years old, 11 million. We get to the first quarterback. The first quarterback. And no disrespect when it comes to the age, because I feel like you could do whatever at whatever age. But I'm just saying, like, Russell Wilson. And this is fine, whatever. You're a Super Bowl winner, champ. You hey, man, you deserve it. You got it. 37 quarterback. He's number 7. The cap hit is 11 million from him, right? Now, he's 7. The next quarterback. It's from the cap hit. It's number 26, Jason Dart. 22 years old with 3 million and some change hit. Okay. Then after that, and listen, man, I rock with James Winston. I rock with him every day. James Winston, that's fine. 3 million, fine, whatever, cool, whatever. He's not, but I'm saying though, the first, look at this, man. The first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players from the cap hit on a team of the New York Football Giants. And you got one defensive line, you got a left tackle, you got a linebacker. Okay, it's fine. Like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's mixed. I feel like I have mixed emotions with this right now because, you know, it's crazy. I mean, I know I can keep going down. I can keep going down. You know, I'm with the rest. You know, Kevon, the legend. You know what I'm saying? He deserves, 9. Okay, that's fine. I'm not talking about the prices. I'm not talking about them getting paid. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about them never. People should get paid. But I'm saying, shouldn't the quarterback be the highest paid person on the team? You know what I'm saying? Because it shows value of it. Yeah, what they say, quarterback don't grow on trees. I get that. I get it. I understand. And we're gonna see what happens this season with my football Giants. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see, because that's that portion of how I had to get off of what I'm saying to you is because me wearing a paper bag over my head. I don't want to wear it the whole season. I don't want to wear it the whole season, man. New York Football Giants, please help me, okay? Please, listen, and please, you know, please. Thank you so much. Please, playoffs, just the playoffs. Give me the playoffs. We can start there. I don't care. If we have to, and not saying that this guy out there, James Winston, has to throw 1 million interceptions or whatever, and I listen, Mr. Russell Wilson. Let's somebody, please, just please. That's all I'm saying. James Brown, please, even. You know what I'm saying? If you want me to say that, I can say that. But that was that section right there, man, with the what? Run me those numbers, man. What? Run me those numbers. Man, that's crazy. Man, boy, I'm telling you, man. Trying to have me go crazy, man, up in that joint, man. Man, for real, man. Listen, because I love my team, man. I love my team. I do. I ain't going to front. All right, listen. Come on, man. Ride. You got to ride with your team, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some people be jumping bandwagons, but that's fine. But I cannot. I cannot. But now it's time for In the Comments, man. It's time for In the Comments. You already know, man, with your boy DJ Nothing Nice, man. As we go, like I said, and have a post on social media, we don't say the people's names. We just tell you what happens and what they're saying in the comments. Being respectful though. Being respectful. We always respectful about that, man. We always respectful. You gotta be respectful. You can't be. Don't do that. Don't be disrespectful, man. Don't be. Because guess what? I always like to say, what goes around comes around. So if you want to be disrespectful, trust and believe there's somebody more disrespectful than you, buddy. Trust and believe that. But let's get into it, man. With the In the Comments. All right, right here with your boy DJ Nothing Nice, WNNR-DB, Orlando, Florida. Discussion topic podcast, man. With your boy DJ Nothing Nice, man. So I posted up, man, the statement amongst the, I'm doing my devil's advocate thing. Yeah, saying do my little devil's advocate thing. That's what mom calls me. I don't call that myself. My mom used to call me the devil's advocate, stuff like that. After she said, "You're the devil's advocate." I'm like, well, if you want to hear about the devil's advocate story, man, go to some of the past episodes. Okay, go to the past episodes doing this. After you listen to this full complete, show, it's a session. Yeah, gotta say that. Gotta put that in because I want you to stop and like, oh, he said do it. No, not right now, player. After you finish that's the whole thing, then you go back to the much appreciated though. I appreciate your detail. I appreciate it a lot. Okay. All right. But I posted up on the page, man, on the book over here, as like the people like to call it, meta. What Jerry Jones said amongst doing my devil's advocate thing, like I said, sharing of the Michael Parsons versus Jerry Jones, debacle. I want to say debacle. I will say that. And I put up what he said, brought to you by The Score. He said this gives us a chance to be a better team than we've been in recent years. Now, real quick, if you don't know or watch sports, you don't know who the hell Jerry Jones is. But if you do watch sports, you know who he is. For those of people who don't know who Jerry Jones is a billionaire, owns the Dallas Cowboys and very other successful companies throughout his tenure on this earth. But that's his baby. Dallas Cowboys is his baby. We all know that for as sports people. But he has been sometimes questioned about some of the calls and things that he makes, the decisions that he does, how he operates. 2-time gold winner, Hall of Famer, however you want to call it. I mean, hey, I guess you do have some type of, power. But it seems like when it comes to negotiations, it's a little different. He takes a different approach, and that's his business because that's his business. You know what I'm saying? But to us as the fans, it throws us off a little bit because we don't know what the hell's going on sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We just want to watch the game. We want to when our favorite people are. We have our, you know what I'm saying? It's just a following that we have for the sports people that we love. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all. So when things happen, when you see, top players and owners go back and forth in any sport or any profession, there's always got to be some negotiation. And now, people can say what they feel on social media, but also the company has a right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, whomever you are, to continue services with you, or you could find somewhere else to go. And not saying that's what he wanted, you know what I'm saying? But we know that Mr. Parsons wanted to do what he wanted to do. And guess what? He said he wanted to trade, and he got his trade. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. Now, the negotiation portion, I have no idea. But I'm gonna tell you what the people said, okay? So I posted the statement that says this gives us a chance to be a better team that we've been in recent years from him trading Michael Parsons to Green Bay recently. Now, I posted up Well, hashtag Cowboy fans. As a Giants fan, I might only need to wear the paper bag with the holes cut out for half the season. Thanks, but oh, Giants. That's what I put up there. I'm gonna be real. You know what I mean? And this is what people said. One person said, "I need to figure out what he's smoking so I can get some." In the comments. One person said, "It must be a vision he is seeing because it's all up in smoke." There we go. In the comments. One person said, "Recent years, question mark, 30 years, you see now old farts." All right. Still a little classy, but it had a little, little jab at the end in the comments. Okay. Somebody said he lost his mind in the comments. And then somebody said after him, how so? Gaining good draft picks and signing players that want to play in Dallas? In the comments. All right. Somebody said, whatever it is, he needs to smoke more of it. In the comments. Somebody said, as much money he has, isn't there someone that tells how stupid that sounds? Feel sorry for feel sorry for the true Dallas fans. Yeah, that's true. In the comments, one person said, "Jerry, you done a hell of a job getting rid of what's his name. You deserve a raise." In the comments, okay. Someone said, "Did Joe Biden makes this decision?" Here we go in the comments. Somebody said, "Too many years and too many opportunities. Old farts." In the comments. Yeah, man, that's the in the comments section right there. When we do a post for ourselves or we go through our social media and choose one post and say the comments off of you, the listener, and read them. We don't say your name because we don't do that. Unless you give us permission, then we'll do it. But we really don't want to say anybody's names like that and put you out there like that. We don't want to do that. We don't want to. And I know, and I know you might not, and I know you might not give a damn. I know you might not give a damn, but we got to protect you over here. You know what I'm saying? But that's that section right there, man, called in the comments right there. All right. Well, let's get into it, man. And we don't want to negate the listeners that listen to us at our WNNR-DB Orlando, Florida podcast the most, man. We don't want to negate from you. So, we're gonna hit you with the top 3 countries that tune into us the most. All right. Number 3. And it's not a competition. Once again, it's just saying thank you. We appreciate you. Okay. All right. We recognize you. Shout out to India. Shout out to Finland. And the number 1, United States of America. There you go. There you go. And what we like to do is, man, we like to tell you one thing about the country that also we recognize as the number 1, too. And that's our tradition over here. So, yeah. So we're going to give you one thing about a fun fact about the USA. Brought to you by globaladmissions.com. Blog fun facts about the USA. All right. And one thing is, Americans use Fahrenheit temperature system instead of Celsius. Americans use the Fahrenheit temperature system instead of Celsius right there. All right. There you go. So it's your boy DJ Nothin Nice Man at WNNR-DB Orlando, Florida. Discussion topics with your boy DJ Nothin Nice podcast right here, man. I want to say thank you for always tuning in to us, man. Stay committed, stay consistent, and have communication, anything and everything that you do. Whatever goals you want to reach, man, you can reach them. All right, this has been brought to you by CNN.com, FoxBusiness.com, OrlandoSentinel.com, FloridaPolitics.com, BBC.com, Billboards with the Billboard News. Oh, Billboards without Billboards News. ESPN.com. ESPN.com, man. ESPN.com. Gotta say it like that, too. And also the book of the month, man. The book of the month of psychology. Book, The Big Ideas Simply Explained to You as well. And also Word Genius. WordGenius.com. A National Day Calendar.com. And also we had that section. Called What? Run me those numbers, baby. Man, we're gonna see. Because man, number 5, man, 5 until you get to a quarterback with the highest paid. All right. We're gonna see. We're gonna see, man. We'll see. We'll see what happens. That's all we can do. You know what I'm saying? And then talk our smack later, though. We're gonna talk that smack. You better believe that. We gonna definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. We'll see. But we're not gonna upset. We're not gonna upset the sports guys, though. You know, we'll talk a little smack. We're not upset because you don't want to upset the sports guys in your team and just and something. I don't want to do that. I'm not trying. I can't. I'm not gonna be able to handle that. I'm not gonna be. I'm just gonna. I don't know. Get on the Madden or something. And that Madden is fire. The college is fire. Pissed me off a little bit, but it's fire though. That's good. That's the challenge. That's the challenge of it as gamers. Make sure you follow me too, man, at DJ Nothin Nice on Twitch, man. The real DJ Nothin Nice, Twitch TV too. You know what I'm saying? Get back to the gaming stuff too, man. Because we need them eyeballs, baby. Like y'all always been doing is important. We always need that. We always need that. You know what I'm saying? But we hit you with the run me those numbers. Also too, we hit you with the we hit you with the in the comments as well. Talking about we'll see Mr. Jerry. We'll see what you got going on, man, because hopefully he said he got something in the bag. We're gonna see. Like the song says, throw it in the bag. We're gonna see what you done thrown in the bag, Mr. Jones. That's all I gotta say. Hopefully not too good. Because then I can have my New York Football Giants to shine. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be. I'm just listen. I love my team, man. I love my teams. I love my teams. I love my teams. That was in the comment section right there. And also, we gave you the top country that tune in to us the most at WNNR-DB, Orlando, Florida. Discussion topic, man, with DJ Nothin Nice, man. The podcast, man. All right. Yeah. I had to give it to you like that, man. I had to give it to you like that, too, man. Top countries. Because we love you, man. We love you, man. You know what I'm saying? Talk about. Until next time, man, stay committed, stay consistent, have communication in anything and everything that you do. I'm just saying. We back, man. We back on it. All right? Let's go. Yeah.